Boom. All right, here we go. Part 2 of this stream, this afterwork show live special that we're doing for today's Nintendo Direct. What's up, guys? I'm Joe. For those of you new to the stream, I play video games after work. I also talk about video games after work. And this is the first time we're doing something like this, first off, live, and doing it both on YouTube and Twitch. For those of you who don't know, this is the afterwork show where I sit down on my chair with the green screen behind me so you don't see the mess of a room behind me, and I talk about things happening in the video game industry. Most of it is Nintendo related, given that most of my channel I do is Nintendo based, Nintendo content. So if you enjoy that sort of thing, stick around for the next 20-30 minutes, and we're going to talk about everything from today's Nintendo Direct, regarding the Nintendo Switch stuff. We just talked about the Nintendo 3DS stuff, so if you want to catch that, I'll have breakout videos going up first thing as soon as I finish tonight's stream. I will start editing them, and I will upload them as soon as I can. But the full live streams will be available as soon as we go off, so you can watch it in its entirety if you choose to do so. You can find me youtube.com/JoAfterWork, twitch.tv/JoAfterWork, at JoAfterWork on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff that you can find me. You can search it on the Googles, and I'll be there. I'll be there. So before we get started, I want to catch up with you guys. I see a bunch of donuts right now. Ryan Miller, what is going on? I see the salt from Cookie Link. And Three Tail Fox, how you doing, baby? How you doing? I was playing the game yesterday at 9 p.m. after the Fire Emblem Heroes update. Yes, Fire Emblem Heroes got an update. It was funny. You and Cookie Link were posting things about Hector, so I was like, oh, is there a new thing? And I kept trying to swipe the Spring Festival. I'm like, it's not swiping. And then I saw your tweet saying it was a joke. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, what happened there? What happened? Oh, man. Of this ish. Did I say that? I probably did. I say that sometimes. All right. And then how's the YouTube stream is holding up. I'm surprised right now. Yo, my YouTube people, keep it up, man. If you're enjoying it over there, make sure you give this video a like and share with your friends. And let's get started. So I'm going to pull up my notes again. Normally, the Afterwork show is a pre-recorded show, so I don't have to pull up my notes. I have everything sort of memorized and not so much scripted. I don't usually like write down word for word. I just write little cliff notes of what I want to talk about here. But now I need to scroll over to the Nintendo Switch side. That'll be great. These are the things you don't see when I'm editing these down to 10-15 minute videos. Oh, man. Yes, we did get the Fire Emblem Heroes, you did get a 99, we get 99 stamina now, which is great. That's a hell of a lot better than the 50 that you started off with. But here we go. Let's talk about today's Nintendo Direct, talking about the Switch portion of this. And first things first, we're going to talk about is what's up on this screen, which is the last thing that I wrote about, which is ARMS. So I'm going to have this playing in the background a bit while we talk about it. We'll go scene by scene and whatnot. And ARMS, for those of you who don't know, Nintendo Switch game. I played this at the Nintendo NYC event. Really, really fun, not going to lie. You can do local co-op, 2 people, although we'll get into that in a minute here. This presentation, they chose to introduce sort of the functionality of the game mechanics, basically. So showing what different weapons you can use, different elements that can be added when you charge your attacks towards your opponent, what happens, like you can damage your left and right, and it acts sort of like if you're getting a dizzy in Street Fighter, sort of you can temporarily like knock out one of the arms. That sounds really silly when I say it, but you got different types of moves, and there we go, it freezing again. Gloves, multi-shot, curved arms, heavy arms, they all do different styles, and then again, like I said, different elements. They did announce a new character which should be coming up shortly and might easily be my favorite character. I'm sorry, Ribbon Girl, I was rocking with you, and then I was rocking with Tron Bond looking chick. I forgot her name, but man, Min Min. Min Min is the character that I'm thinking of. And actually, I'm glad this showed up because I completely forgot about that. there's going to be a currency to this game, so you can purchase different arms by playing this game here, which is called the Arms League, I think. Hold on, I have it here. You can purchase new arms, yeah, via the Arms League, sort of like target practice mode. So you do that, you build up currency, you can buy new weapons, and it seems like there's specific weapons that are geared towards a certain character. And then there's also weapons that are used for everybody. Not sure if you can mix around. I guess, yeah, there it looks like he's using the thing that the bigger heavyset dude was using earlier. So maybe you can mix other people's weapons with other characters and mix and match. But going on to the Min Min character, which I'm going to just fast forward because she looks amazing, and that might be just a character that I tried to get right off the bat. There we go. There's my mouse. I couldn't find you. Come on. And what's cool is each character does have like certain things other characters that can't do. So some are more offensive than others. Certain characters might be more defensive. And there you go. There is Min Min right there. And this is adorable. So her arms are ramen noodles. I'm sorry. Done. That's it. And she has a freaking dragon on her left arm that can turn into an actual dragon and be her charge up attack, which is crazy. Yeah, that's it. You had me there. You had me there. Right at Min Min and dragon. By the way, you're the dragon 88 right there. So shout out to all my dragons. You know, I don't really want to unleash the dragon. Yeah, that's right. I went there. Those of you who know what I'm saying, what song that is, know what I'm talking about. Shout out to mid-90s. Oh, man. But what else? What else we got there? Min Min is going to be my character I start off with, unless I have to unlock her. And there you go. There's that knockout that I was telling you about, that dizzy. And then the other thing is 2-on-2 battle, which I don't know how this is going to work. So apparently you can... No, you with the Joy-Cons. All right. Is it like in the middle here? Here we go. I'm getting whooped right there. Come on, where is it? It's over there. So, oh, and it froze. Come on. Anyway, there's 2-on-2 and there's 4 characters on screen. Again, I don't know how that's exactly going to work. We're going to get into that in a minute. I'm just going to pause it there. But I would imagine that it's just 2 players per Switch. So how it's probably going to work, and that's the ice cream truck out there at 9:45 in the morning and at night. Makes absolute sense. I'm guessing it's going to be 2 people per Switch or 2 people online against each other. So we have me and then the missus kind of playing together on our Switch, playing online against someone else. Or if there's 2 Switches in the same room, then you could do a 4-on-4 battle with the 2 Switches, is how I'm guessing it's gonna go. But I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know if you're going to need to make the stages a little bit bigger, because when I was watching the gameplay, it looked like they were pretty jam-packed in there. Like, it was looking pretty tight. I'm sorry. But who knows? Maybe it'll work. And, of course, this thing froze again. And, oh, man. Cookie Link with the thing. We're going to get into the Joy-Cons in just a minute. Let me just say what's up to all the new people jumping in. Gunslinger, what is going on, dude? Oh, man. On the YouTube. So everyone over on Twitch, show the YouTube folks some love. I know you guys can't see the chat. I had to take it down because, like, chat boxes were just not working. But everyone show love. Fornitis, what's going on? Welcome. I like the waist from the robot. The robot designs are really awesome, I gotta say. The way it moves. He shows he's ready. Oh my god. Oh man. Three Tail Fox says, good. I'm just out of class. I love the updates. They're doing the Fire Emblem Heroes. It's making it more like an actual game in a sense. Dude, totally. I mean, they've Intelligent Systems is going hard on the mobile game, a lot more than I thought. They weren't joking when they were saying like they're gonna be providing like updates, and they've almost done one every week pretty much since the release, which is great. I love the Spring Festival one. I think that's been my favorite one so far. Getting banned for using emulator. Please avoid using blues. Not sure. I don't use those on my phone, so I mean, I think I'm good. Game Cave, thank you for the host. Oh man, Fortnite, I didn't get to finish reading all your story. I saw the notifications popping up, and I was like, I'm gonna have to go back and read all of this. This is like a whole thing. Fortnite, if you guys aren't on the Discord, Fortnite put up like a whole scary story, sorta. At least it seemed that way on the Discord. I'm gonna pop that up into YouTube as well. And here we go. Let's continue. Solid Age. Wait, you're a dragon too? Dude, yeah, your left arm can turn into a dragon, and that's her special. How freaking awesome is that? I'm sorry, Min Min. OP. I'm calling it right now. OP. There we go. And continuing with arms, if you guys didn't see the yellow Joy-Cons here for the last 5 minutes, yes, they're coming out with yellow Joy-Cons, and as you saw already, I mean, hold on. I'm gonna pull out my Switch. I got the blue ones. I got the red ones. I got the ones that came on my console. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not getting the banana-shaped Joy-Cons. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't. No. No. Nintendo, you are not making... I'm already buying your amiibos. I'm already buying Fire Emblem Shadow Valencia. I'm gonna pick up Hey Pikmin. Pick up like almost every Switch game so far. I even got one from the Japanese eShop, which if we have time tonight, I'll play for you guys for a little bit. That library, come on. And I gotta pick up Just Dance because we're like halfway to 300 followers on Twitch. And I told you guys if we hit 300, I'll play Just Dance and make a damn fool out of myself. Don't know why I do these things. Joe, you want those Joy-Cons. Guys. The urge. That's another $80 though. I don't need another set of Joy-Cons. No, I don't. Guys, you are bad influences. I'm sorry. No, I can't do it. Oh, man, Solid Age says, you know you're getting them. Given to the dork side. You need them, says Fernitis. Joe is on waffles. The first step is admitting you have a problem, Joe. I know I have a problem. My problem's Nintendo, alright? No. We're not doing it. Watch. Next week, I'm gonna see them and I'm gonna pick them up. I know it. No. Oh my god. You know we are just the truth. Oh my god. Deadeye raging on me. Can we? Oh, it's my origin story for Nidus? Oh my god. That's even more scarier. Wrong mouse again, Joe. There we go. Alright, so yeah. The yellow Joy-Cons, that's a thing. And yellow Joy-Con wrist straps. Which I didn't really... I have like a bunch of black wrist straps. Oh yeah, hold up. Let's talk about this. Why? Is this I'm sorry, hold on. For anyone that has a Switch, is this necessary? Have people been having battery issues with their Joy-Cons? You guys do know that, like, it's supposed to, like, last for 20 hours. I've yet had an issue with any of the Joy-Cons dying so far. I've had to charge my Pro Controller one time. That's about it. But my Joy-Cons have been fine. They sit right here, and then the two with my Switch, like, I've been using these. Also, I also charge it every night, too. Excuse me. So that's the other thing. I think last night was the first night since I've had my Switch that I didn't charge it at all. And, well, I've also had it in a dock, so now it's at 93%. I think it was at like 50-something by the time I got home today. So, I mean, I can see its use. I can see its use. L1 says, just my left one dies first all the time. Dude, really? See, I've not had this problem. Okay, this is good to know. This is good to know. Because I've not experienced it. Huh, interesting. I mean, I can see why. It's good for travel. I guess, like, if you're going to be away for a long time, you're not going to be near, you know, your main console or whatever. You still have the AC adapter to charge in and whatnot, but... Or if you don't have more than a set of Joy-Cons, I can understand that as well. You want to be able to continue playing your game, then that's super handy. But yeah, the Joy-Cons themselves just last a long time. Jeez. Shigeru Miyamoto is building a money bin like Scrooge McDuck. Dude, seriously, like, what the hell? Oh my gosh. Another one, not only yellow, neon yellow. Fronitis. 20, well, this gives you 20 more hours. Deadeye, you have a point. You have a point, dude. So you have almost a work week's, yeah, basically a work week and a part-time work hours. So you can either go part-time or you can go full-time if you have the back battery. So there you go. Well, Joe, that's because there are some people that need it. Of course, of course. There's always going to be someone out there that needs it. I will not be doing a review of that. I have way too many freaking Joy-Cons to be buying battery packs. End of story. Oh my goodness. Are these even available right now? Can anyone check and drop the link in the stream? Because I'm curious to know how much they are. They didn't even mention price. Like available for pre-order, because I don't think it's out yet. I feel like they were pretty specific about it not being available yet, but I could be wrong. I don't have the volume on, so I can't check. But can we press play there? There we go. All we need is gold Joy-Cons. Oh, available June 6th. Hold up. Starter pack. Let's go. Press play. And I'm sorry. Here's the other thing, though. Why do they have to be AA? I mean, they couldn't. I'm sorry. I'm nitpicking right now only because I've been spoiled by like the juice packs and the PlayStation 4 controllers, just being able to plug them in and charge them. So I mean, lithium ion. Come on, guys. Let's get recyclables. L1. I'll see you in a minute. I play mostly on TV. Using the non-charging grip. I usually have to charge them every 3 to 4 days. I let them completely die before charging. There you go. That's a good way to do it. That's a long time too, you know? 3 to 4 days, that's like 5 hours a night, basically. Alright, here we go. We're gonna jump back in. Oh boy. Gunslinger doing the I beg of you and oh gosh. They do. Wait, then, like, give me the power, I beg of you, and have Joe get the Joy-Cons. Oh my god. I just read your thing, Gunslinger. Oh my god, with the Chucky thing. Alright, so moving on. Let me get my notes again. Popping my notes back up. Notes back up. So, let's see. Get that mouse ready. Nope, because JoJo needs to refresh this again. Jeez. This is like on command almost. Ah, there we go. Okay. Bam. So we're going to skip around here. Ah, here we go. Mario Kart 8. So here we go. They went more into the online racing and battle mode, which they're also going to be doing a contest for, a tournament for when it comes out. They're going to do one battle mode tournament and one racing tournament when the game comes out, which is pretty cool. Nintendo embracing it, sort of like the Splatfests that go on with Splatoon. It seems like if this goes really well the first time, then I think Nintendo might embrace it a little bit more and start doing more tournaments every now and again. But battle mode was pretty fun when I played it at the NYC event. I did that with Pretty Tony, and we did a little bit of racing as well. It's more Mario Kart 8. What can you expect? I'm picking this up when it comes out. And there you go. There's the date, April 28th. What is next? We got... Oh yeah, Ultra Street Fighter 2. Here we go. So, I'm just gonna pause it here. We're gonna pause it at this title screen, because I know some people might have an issue with what's about to happen here. But so Ultra Street Fighter 2, the way they worded it, I gotta say, Capcom, you got some balls right now. I love it. They go, so it's, you know, it's a Nintendo Direct, so they're narrating it, but the way they coined it was the first time in 10 years this classic game has been, I'm paraphrasing here, but it's basically the first time in almost 10 years that we've seen a new version of this game. This game came out 30 years ago. Maybe even more. What are we in, 2017? What? Sorry, it's over almost 30 years ago. I feel like this was like 93, 94 right now that this came out. Jeez. The game's $40. For those of you who are interested in picking up the Switch version of the... Well, this is actually this is a Switch exclusive right now. Yoshinori Ono already said, like, if it does well on Switch, then we'll think about releasing it on other consoles. So, Street Fighter, you know... this one right here, Street Fighter 2, very synonymous with Super Nintendo. I played this back in the day for forever with my brother, fighting everyone, playing with Ryu only at the time because I knew no better. I didn't know the ways of Cammy at the time. Cammy, greatest in existence. There's no jury in here, so you know I gotta go with the homegirl Cammy. Shout out to Kylie Minogue. Just saying. Those of you who watch the movie know what I'm talking about. So yeah, this is $39.99 on the Switch. What I've been doing is I've just started pre-ordering games on Amazon because I'm a Prime member. You get the discount. You get $10 off pre-ordered games. So I'm just doing it that way. It saves more money that way. And you save a couple bucks. So if you're a Prime member or know someone that has Prime and you really want to pre-order the game, you don't want to spend the full $40 on a 30-year-old title or almost 30-year-old title, I don't blame you. There's ways to go about it. What is cool about this game is it does have new modes in it. So one of them being the Way of the Hado, where you can do first person with your Ryu and your first person, so it's almost sort of like an on-rails thing. I'm gonna try to see if I can pinpoint the time frame, the timestamp on it. Here you go. The Way of the Hado, first person. You're shooting Hadoukens at a bunch of bisons and everyone in Shadowloo. Also, they added Evil Ryu and Violent Ken. Violent Ken, I think this is the first time we're seeing him in a Street Fighter game. He was in one of the SNK games. Basically, Violent Ken's a brainwashed... he's been brainwashed by Shadowloo, so hence why he looks kind of sickly and purple and gray. I don't think that's healthy. And what's interesting here is... they added the touchscreen mode. So basically, if you've played any of Capcom's Street Fighter phone games, like on mobile, all the moves that you do, you can choose to do the joystick touch-wise, or you can have the buttons on the corner of the screen, and each button is a move. Basically, they're a special move. So you have the EX, and then you have the regular, you know, down forward, Y, down back X moves and all that stuff. But you can just tap it instead to make it a little bit easier. There's also a 2-on-1 mode, which should be in here. Basically, couch co-op galore with this game. And you can have two people. Nope. Is it? Yep, there you go. Right there. So you can have two players, one health bar versus a computer. Pretty much having a WWE handicap match, because that's going to be OP at this point. I wonder if Akuma is still broken in this game. Violent Ken. I know, right? Because the game's not violent enough. Again, May 26th is when this game comes out. Up next, you got a couple of cool things here. This is where I'm going to start skimming around because I don't really have much to speak on it. Minecraft, pretty cool. It's got some Mario stuff in there. And Where is it? Yeah, it's got some Mario themed stuff in there as well. And then you got the Neo Geo collection stuff. Samurai Showdown 4 is going to be coming out. Oh, I skipped too far ahead. There you go. And then they also announced a couple of other games, which I'll just scroll through the list right here. Fatal Fury, Over the Top, Blazing Star, Goar or something like that. Mark of the Wolves, King of Fighters 99, because there's never enough King of Fighters. Galaxy Fight, Universe Warriors, Shock Troopers, Second Squad. Those are all coming out later, but tomorrow you will get Samurai Showdown 4, Amakusa's Revenge, which I feel like I remember playing Samurai Showdown 4 on in the arcades. Ray's Pizza down on Houston Street. I used to play that a lot. that was when I was a wee little kid. And up next, you guys already saw it, is Sonic Forces, which I'm a little confused by because I thought this game already happened. Not Sonic Forces, but the premise of this game is there's two Sonics again. Dr. Robotnik's doing something evil. There you go. So I don't know if this is a continuation to Sonic Generations. Wasn't it Sonic Generations, the one with the two Sonics? You have Sonic Adventure Sonic and then Old School Sonic. But yeah, you have that, which is, look, you guys know the story. Sega Genesis was my first console, like my first console. We had the Nintendo, we had Super Nintendo, that was my brother's, but Sonic held a very, very near and dear place in my heart. It's a bad platformer. I'll admit that. It's a bad platformer game. Sonic 1 and 2, Sonic 3, they got it right. Sonic 3, there's just something about the threes. Threes, my favorite. And then 3 with Sonic and Knuckles. That's the quintessential Sonic game. So I'm glad Sonic Mania is coming out, because I will be picking that up, and I'll play a little bit of that on the channel unless you guys want to see the whole thing, but otherwise we'll play a little bit on the channel. I encourage you guys to go check out Seek and Destroy, because he'll be playing the full game for sure. I feel like I'd be like gypping, you know, other streamers that are playing similar games if I also play them too. So I'll do a little bit of it. We'll play it on like a release day thing, and we'll do a little bit, but check out Seek and Destroy. He's going to be playing that game full on. Sonic Forces, I don't know. I'll give it a shot. I feel like I'm going to be upset. I feel like I'm going to be upset. There hasn't been a good Sonic game. People say Sonic CD, but I never played Sonic CD. I didn't have a Sega CD, so I never got to play that. I know there's ways to do it now. I just never gone back and done it. Solid Age. No, you know what I'm talking about. Houston Street, Ray's Pizza. Hell yeah. But what was I gonna say? Lost my train of thought there. Just Sonic Adventure Battle 2. That was the last like open world-ish Sonic game that I played, and I played the ever-loving crap out of that game. I 150%ed that game. I played the Chow games. I raised a bunch of Chows. My Chows were top of the line, sick. Had it on GameCube. That was my jam for the longest time. Got the perfect ending, everything. There hasn't been a Sonic Adventure 2 like that game, so I'm gonna tread this one on careful waters. Let's have Joe play Street Fighter 2. I have the game on pre-order. I'll play for you guys if you want. Speaking of Mario, have you met Toad? I heard he's a real fun guy. Oh my god. Okay, my Chucky doll is staring at me, and I thought it just blinked. Oh, Gunslinger, no. Get that thing out of the house, please. Oh my goodness. Saw my Chucky spell with the Joy-Con. Was your reaction? Oh man, we're gonna get back into this. I just want to catch up with you guys. Ooh yeah, damn. L1 981 hours. Pre-order everything Nintendo. Deadeye. Oh man. Street Fighter 3 Dudley mix, stupid dope mix. Is that the new version? That's a lot of shrimp and sushi there. L1 Chun-Li. I wish Joe's capture card was made of gold with a cooling system inside so it doesn't break the screen. Dude, I don't know. I don't know. I blame the capture card, but I don't know if it could be something with the software conflicting with XSplit. No idea. No idea. Jeez, what did I also... All we need is gold Joy-Cons to come out, and that's the end of my wallet. Oh, Jesus Christ. Adrian, don't say that. Don't say that. Oh, man. Cookie Link, 640 OT hours. Look at that. Oh, you guys are playing Street Fighter 3. Nice. Street Fighter 3, very advanced for its times. They added like tech moves and all that. That was a game. That was a very underrated game. But I think at that point a lot of people got burned out when Third Strike came out, so it wasn't as popular. Mainstream wise, it's always been popular with the fighting game community for sure. And we talked about Sonic Mania. I'm excited for that. I don't have a Chucky doll. Oh my gosh. So then, yeah, here we go. Here's another one that's just all out weird. I'm guessing this is going to be like a mini game sort of thing, but this one's called Project Mikuru that we're watching right now. And basically, whatever color you are, you're trying to fill up the map, sort of similar to Splatoon. These guys kind of look like they're using your Mii, although they kind of got rid of Mii Plaza, so I don't know if that really is going to apply here. But that's basically the premise of the game. That's it. So Mikuru, I looked it up, is Japanese for turnover. So that's why, you know, you butt slam down like Mario, and you change the color of the screen and you're turning over things. So that'll be interesting to see, I guess, more of. I think it'll probably be, like I said, a mini game or something. I don't think it'll cost that much to get. Probably like a $5-10 game. This is Fate Exella. Is very this is out on PS4, I'm almost positive, but very Dynasty Warriors, like it's made by Xseed. There you go, there's that, there's a release date for that. And Disgaea 5, which is a tactics-based RPG. Now, tidbit, this game is actually out on the Japanese eShop right now, so if you go if you have a Japanese eShop account, if you don't know how to make one, I have a video on that. You can go on my YouTube channel, look up my Nintendo Goodiness playlist. It's in there, shows you how to do all that stuff. And if you buy it there, it'll come out when it comes out. You'll be able to still download the English version of that game. And it froze again. Oh, there we go. You'll be able to purchase the English version of that game, no charge at all. It'll already register as purchased. But that game already has the English dubs, and the text is all in English as well. Like, you can change it. So all that is there. I don't know why there's like a delay between when it comes out in the US and why Japan got it day one. That was a launch day game, I believe. But Puyo Puyo Tetris, same thing. It's out on the Japanese eShop. I have it. You guys saw me play it a little bit. And that's a fun game, but you can't play the story mode on stream. So if you're looking to stream the story mode for some odd reason with this game, you can't do it. You'll get striked. So, warning. Oh, man. Gunslinger. Oh, please, dude. That's fine. If I had a problem with any questions, I wouldn't answer it, dude. So never be sorry. You don't have to apologize for that, bro. Now, this is where Nintendo gets really weird, and they just start throwing games that have been out for a while, or things like this, like Monopoly. Yeah, that's a thing, so we're going to skim through again. But Monopoly, Rayman Legends Definitive Edition, Cinemora EX, that's coming out in the summer. Battle Chasers Night War is, I guess, a new game that's coming out on Switch, which I'll let Cinemora play. Wasn't a big fan. I have that game. I played it. It was alright. Battle Chasers is based on a comic. The game is based on a comic called Battle Chasers. I don't know if anyone's heard of this, but it looks like it's going to be a dungeon crawler RPG game. So much like sort of like Endless Dungeon. Is that the name of the game? Or Darkest Dungeon? Something like that. It's a Steam game that was like early access, and then the full version finally came out sometime last year. But seems interesting. I think I'll want to know a little bit more of it before I delve into it. This one was really random. Payday 2. That just kind of came out of nowhere. Because the game's been out for a few years, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll make another version. And then here again, Namco Museum. You can't have a Nintendo console without a Namco Museum, I swear. So if you want another, you want another console where you can play Galaga, Pac-Man, Dig Dug, there you go. Namco Museum coming out this summer. And they threw this in here. They snuck this one real quick, was the dock. So if you want an extra dock, they mentioned, the functionality of this before the console came out, where if you have a dock in your room and you have a dock in the living room, it doesn't matter. You can put any Switch in any dock. It's not like it's tied to one thing. It's just reading the Switch. So if you want that, that's all yours. But it's like $89.99, I believe. It's pretty expensive, the dock. Now, the last thing for the stream, and then we'll jump in and we'll talk a little bit. I want to hear what you guys have to say about the Direct, is Splatoon. Now, before we get into Splatoon 2, they're doing like a Splatoon tournament again. It's off of, what is the website? I had the website, but for some reason auto-corrected and typing. Oh, there we go. Battlefy. Battlefy.com/Splatoon. April 22nd is the open qualifiers, so you have to have a team of 4 people to enter the tournament. You have a chance to win win a trip to E3. So if you guys are really good at Splatoon, then I recommend you guys going and entering into this tournament. Open qualifiers are April 22nd, and grand finals are April 29th. So it's a pretty short window. E3's only, a little less than 2 months away. So I'll be going there, and I will. Don't worry, that wasn't the capture card. That was an actual weird thing that they did with Splatoon. So I'm gonna pause it right there. I'm gonna skip around here, but they showed off a new mode for Splatoon 2, which was called Salmon Run. And what Salmon Run is a team of 4 going on horde mode. Basically, it's going to be a wave of salmon attacking you, but not just like, actual fish salmon. They're like enemies. They look disgusting. They look like little slobs. So they will come around, they'll attack you, and then there's going to be bigger boss salmons. There's one called Steel Metal or something like that. What the hell is the name of it? Steelhead. So there's the chum, and then there's ones called Steelhead that comes out, and they have like grenades attached to their heads, and they shoot out the grenades. There's all different types of enemies that you have in this coming at you. So I think this will be pretty addictive, which they also mentioned something pretty interesting. Now, I think we're going to get one more beta before this ends. There's the Steelhead right there. But, what did they say exactly? So they said they're planning to release a research project, which might mean Nintendo is going to do another beta specifically for this mode. So we might get one more before the game comes out, which, hey, more Splatoon. What's there to argue about there? I'm not complaining. With this mode, there's a couple of things. I don't know if it showed up already, but you got lifesavers. So basically, it's like, your last breath before you die, pull up a lifesaver. Someone has a chance to actually save you, and, you can continue on. It's sort of like Resident Evil 5, where, Sheva's down, and she's, like, down to her last health, but if you catch to her in time, you can inject her with herb, and she'll be revitalized, or adrenaline, whatever the hell it was in RE5. But we're going to keep this playing here. Just got to keep refreshing it again. So horde mode, there's not much more to that. It'll be fun, I'm sure. It's more Splatoon. Now, we're getting close to the end here, and they started talking about more amiibos. We can't get enough of these freaking amiibos. So, there we go. With Splatoon 2, there's going to be 3 new amiibos: Inkling Girl, Inkling Boy, and Inkling, Squid. Different colors, different costumes. And what you can do with them is you can actually, once you have them added to your game, you'll be able to actually have different set costumes saved onto your amiibo. And you can take that amiibo, go to a friend's house, they have a Switch, you guys can play together, and you can use your amiibo costume on his or her Switch and continue playing that way, and you can look like a hipster just like that. I wear plaid anyway all the time too. He's got the CND haircut. Shout out to CND. That's pretty much it for the amiibo there. But I thought it was all right. I thought it was cool. I'll probably pick up the amiibos anyway. They'll probably be Nintendo New York had a Splatoon launch a couple years ago, and they had like these squid heads. It might still be up on the channel, on my YouTube channel, but they're supposed to be they had a squid hats, so it might still be up on there. I was wearing a squid hat when I was playing Splatoon. Completely embarrassing. Check it out if you have a chance. Just type in JoAfterWork Splatoon, and I'm sure the live stream will come up of that thing. The old amiibos, as you saw, also available for will also be usable in Splatoon 2, and there you go. There's the release date that they finally announced, which both the amiibos and the game, July 21st, and that's how they ended the stream. Look at all that fish. Oh man, hats and pins. I didn't get the pin, Adrian. You got the pin though. Lucky. Oh man. Alright, so I'm gonna jump into the chat here, talk with you guys. We'll have chit chat time now. This was the Afterwork show live edition, I guess you can say. I think that worked out a little better than I thought. We went for about an hour and a half almost now, and I don't know. Let's see what you guys have to think. Spout out any questions, any concerns you guys have about this direct, where it's going, the messaging, what you are excited about from this Switch, what you're not excited about, what you might be confused about on this Switch. I was confused about a couple of things because there were a lot of videos leading up to this direct that could have been saved for this direct, and just wasn't, which was really weird. Like, I got a Fire Emblem, like, I'm surprised they didn't bring up like more Fire Emblem stuff in here. They could have held out on the update and brought it in here, announced some of this stuff instead of putting Monopoly on here. I guess Ubisoft wanted that one game on it. It was like, oh yeah, we got a game, here you go. Ubisoft, it's all love. I'm sorry. Darkest Dungeon, way different. Well, yeah, no, I'm not saying like full on Darkest Dungeon, but like similar in terms of it being a dungeon crawler. I know Darkest Dungeon has like, you know, psychological aspects to it too, where I guess like you have to feed certain people or they don't make it to the next area or something like that as well. Like, I know it's a little bit more deep. Yeah, that makes no sense. Disgaea 5 came out last year on other platforms. Yeah, so see, I wonder if that's the version that they're using to port over, because it's Disgaea 5 complete, so I'm assuming it has whatever DLC, I guess, they put out for the original Disgaea 5 and then just bringing it over. They had it at the NYC event. I saw it there. So I was just really confused. So I'm wondering if they were using like the Japanese version of that game with the English voiceovers and the English dub subtitles, which that's all in there in the Japanese eShop version. I actually, just before I went on stream, I was making dinner, and I downloaded Kamiko, which is only on, oh, you guys can't even see that, but Kamiko, we'll play a little bit of it tonight. I think we have time. And I logged into my English profile, started playing the game, and it already had adjusted itself to the English language, and it has English text at the beginning of the game. I was able to read it fine. I was like, oh, okay, that worked out better than I thought. So it was like a 500 yen game, so I had 600 yen left, and I used it on this game. I was like, I saw the trailer and I was like, this looks kind of interesting. It's only 500 yen, so I'll use it. I'll use it on there. I'll use what I got. Oh man, Joe, are you pre-ordering more things? Deadeye, you know I am. You know I am. Amazon doesn't charge me until it ships. Oh man, should have named it Butt Slam. Would have sold better. Well, hey, Project Mariku is only the working title, so they got time. Nintendo has time. You're gonna come out. You know they're gonna come out with pink and white Joy-Cons. L1. Wolf Gamer, what is going on, dude? I'm new and I'm pretty new to PC building, so could you possibly help? Maybe so, yes or no? I can kind of help with that. I mean, I built my PC 2 years ago, so everything in there is outdated at this point. But still works, still running. I know we got a couple people in the Afterwork community, dude, that know how to build some PCs. So we can hook you up there. We can set you up with the right person. If Wolfgamer, if you're still in here, everyone show him some love. Show Wolfgamer some love. Let's see. I'm scrolling down. I'm going to Twitch chat first, and then I will jump into the YouTube chat. Show you guys some love. The comic is awesome. Solid Age. Okay, so you've read. Okay, I was unfamiliar with it. I mean, I'm terrible with comic books already, but I've never heard of that one. Oh God, it looks like Joe. Oh, the chum. Ryan. You have a steel head. What? No, I'm pretty sure there's just nothing but air in there. There's a new banner coming on Fire Emblem Heroes. Fire Emblem Echoes characters. Yeah, that was another thing. They announced that on a video. I got the email for that. I was like, really? You couldn't wait? you couldn't wait for the direct to show that? I'm sure there was a couple of things you could have knocked out that you didn't have release dates for, that you could have just said, hey, we'll put this on the next one. Fornitis says, do you think after Neon Yellow they'll maybe throw green or even pink into the mix? Good question. With the Joy-Cons, I'm surprised they haven't already started doing Nintendo character-based colors. I don't know what they're waiting for, but there is so many people on social media, photoshopping, Illustrator, whatever it is, like different Nintendo character color schemes. I've seen Wario, I've seen Donkey Kong, I've seen Diddy Kong colors, seen Mario and Luigi colors. I'm like, guys, what are you waiting for? Perfect opportunity. Like, man, I guess they're gonna wait for and release those when the games come out or something. I have no idea. Zomber, what's going on? Speaking of PC building, there you go, Deadeye and Zomber. Wolfgamer, if you're still up in here, you might want to get in touch with them. I'll link the Discord as well. There's definitely people that can help you out with that as well. I don't think I did that right. Or Nightbot is sleeping. Nightbot might be sleeping. Gunslinger showing that Wolfgamer some love. L1 says, oh, in regards to the Darkest Dungeon, characters get stressed out and could freak out and attack your own party, or freak out and kill tons of enemies. Jeez. Zelda Joy-Cons are a must. You know what's funny? I'm surprised that didn't happen. They gave us skins. I guess they weren't ready. I have no idea. That was interesting, though, that they didn't do Joy-Cons for those. Because I'm sure people would have ate that up. Or done like the rumored Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild special Switch. That was going to be a launch day thing that everyone was rumoring about, speculating about. So I'm still really surprised at that. Shh. I'm from IT admin. I fix computers. Oh, there you go. Ryan too. Right there. Where's Barry in here trying to figure out what else to play on his new favorite console? Nice. Joe broke it. I think I got the copy and paste still. There we go. Yeah, join the afterwork right there. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna jump over to the YouTube, please. See what's going on here. Gunslinger up in there. Gunslinger, I had to say, true. Can we get some love for Gunslinger? He's always in the YouTube chats. Shout out. I want to see some freaking hearts right now. Gunslinger, hold up. We're gonna throw up the Twitch chat on the main screen, and we're gonna show some love to Gunslinger. Because Gunslinger, the sole person always in the YouTube stream. So even when it's so crappy that it doesn't even want to work anymore, he's still in there. And there we go. We're gonna cut that. Bam. Gunslinger, come on. I want to see them hearts. I want to see them hearts. We ain't stopping till we see them hearts. Look at that. Look at that. Ryan showing Gunslinger, that's all for you, bro. Thank you. Thank you for constantly supporting. And thank you everyone for constantly supporting. We're almost at freaking 250. At 250, we'll do a Facebook stream. At 300, we'll do Just Dance. And at 350, I'm gonna wax something. I don't know what it is. It might be my armpits. I gotta make sure that I fall within Twitch and YouTube regulations as to what I can show and what I can't show. Oh man. But let's see what else. I use adrenaline and painkillers to patch myself up. I might get a Switch at some point in time. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, Gunslinger, you missed it. It just went away. There's all those hearts for you. I was just shouting you out, dude, for always being in the YouTube chat. And sometimes you are the only one there and you still go. And I appreciate the support over there, man. Every time, even when it's bad. Will Joe get $3.50? What's $3.50? $3.50. Oh my goodness. I would love to smell like cherry blossoms, Ryan. I would. Alright, so here we go. I am going to close that out. We're gonna do this right now, see if this works. Bam. And oh wow, that loaded up just seamlessly. And my Pro Controller. Alright, so guys, don't go anywhere. We are going to take a quick break. Give me 2 minutes. I still have a drink here. Give me 60 seconds. I'm gonna stretch. We're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna try out a new game that was available on the Japanese eShop called Kamiko. It's a top-down sort of Legend of Zelda meets somewhat of a Titan Souls type thing. Titan Souls is a bad description. I'm using it for more of the design of the game rather than, you know, the actual purpose where there's big bosses. Titan Souls is a very difficult game for those of you who haven't tried it. But it's a top-down action adventure puzzle game, it seems like, is what I got the gist of in 5 minutes of me playing it without really understanding the Japanese dialogue from the trailer. But I thought it was cool. Thought we'd play something a little bit. I want to try to do some of these during the week where I kind of showcase a game on the eShop, what's available, so that way you guys kind of can then make an educated guess on your own as to whether or not you want to pick it up or something that you're interested down in the future. I don't have a title for it yet. I don't have a name for this thing that we're going to be doing, but we'll come back in 60 seconds. I'm going to throw up the Afterwork live screen, and then we'll get started. And I'm going to still keep this Iron Setsuna screen because I didn't have time to make a theme. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. We'll get a theme. I promise. I promise. But for those of you that might be dipping out, I want to thank you all for the support. Remember, you can find me, again, youtube.com/JoAfterWork, twitch.tv/JoAfterWork, at JoAfterWork on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. If you guys enjoyed what you saw here over this last hour and a half or in the breakout videos, if you're watching this later, give it a like, share it with your friends, let them know what I do here. I play video games after work. I talk about video games after work. You guys are watching the after work show, so I don't need to explain what it is. And I'll see you all next time. So with that, take care. Love y'all.